Hey guys, T-Boliv here, and what I have for you today is a peek at the soon-to-be released Tier 8 US light cruiser, the USS Cleveland. Now, the Cleveland is part of a light cruiser tech tree line that Wargaming is going to be releasing here on World of Warships Blitz in the near future. I was fortunate enough to get one out of a crate last week during the preview event that they were running, and since I had that good fortune, I thought I should share it and let you guys take a peek at some of the stats and details on this this boat, especially since it's Tier 8, which is my favorite tier. I know there's plenty of you who would share that same sentiment. Now, please feel free to pause the video if you want to take a closer look at any of these numbers. I am going to be comparing it to 3 other Tier 8 tech tree ships, just to kind of give you an idea of how it compares. But in the interest of not boring you to tears, I am not going to go line by line, detail by detail over all 4 of these ships. I am comparing it to, as you see here, the US Tier 8 heavy cruiser, the USS Wichita. We'll also be looking at the HMS Edinburgh, which is the Royal Navy light cruiser. And we will be looking at the Russian light cruiser, the Tier 8 Chapayev. A couple of little details about the Cleveland, though, just in case you didn't stop to look. It is a 4x3 turret configuration. You get 4 turrets, 3 guns, 152mm or 6-inch, which is the same as the Chapayev and the Edinburgh. You do get high explosive and armor piercing both, and both shells are very good for their respective duties. It does have secondaries instead of torpedoes like you get on the Edinburgh or the Chapayev. It has a total of 6, sorry, had to count, 6 secondary turrets. They're dual turrets, so you have a total of 8 guns on a broadside, 127mm if I remember correctly, and you get in secondary range, and between your mains and your secondaries, you can definitely put out some shells. Overall, I have been very much enjoying the Cleveland, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the tech tree line looks like once it gets fully released. So, almost done looking at the Chapayev here. After this, we're going to get into some gameplay footage just so you guys can see what it looks like. And, yeah, let's go take a look at that. So here's the first game we're going to take a look at. Just to give you guys a heads up, there are a few of the clips where I sped some of the video up just because, well, most of you know what it looks like to try to get into gun range or you know, to raid HE on a battleship. So you still get to see it, but I did speed some of it up just in the interest of making sure the video didn't go on for too long or be too boring. I'm also going to go ahead and ask to forgive me for my terrible aim the first few salvos in this match. I don't have a good excuse. I'm not going to come up with a bad one. Just know that we all have our moments. So I didn't talk about this in the last little bit of the video, so I thought I should bring it up here since you can see them there at the bottom of the screen. The skills that you get along with the Cleveland. You do get the Air Defense Alert, the defensive AA skill, and that coupled with the already impressive AA that the Cleveland has, being a US cruiser, really can put a hurt on the enemy carrier if he wanders too close to you. You do get sonar, which is new for US cruisers, and everybody here pretty much should know how that works already. You get to pick up boats that you wouldn't normally see, and torpedoes, which is fun for helping you dodge. It is sonar 1, 25 seconds, 3.75 kilometer range. And then you also get radar, which some of the last couple of US cruisers they've released, the Indianapolis and the Helena got. Radar doesn't pick up torpedoes, but it does pick up boats that you couldn't otherwise see. It does have only a 10-second duration, so it's really Best employed if you can in a voice chat setting where you and your teammates can coordinate fire, but it's pretty awesome no matter what. 7.2 kilometer range, so it's got a shorter duration than the sonar, but it's got quite a bit more range. So good information to have, and not a lot of people know that yet. So for now, at least, it's working in my favor.
We're hit. Good job. Nice shot. Hit the enemy. Target is about to win. Nice shot. Good job.
So this is another short clip that's going to show you really where the Cleveland excels. We just got eyes on this Tier 9 U.S. destroyer, the USS Fletcher. Got a couple of salvos out on him, and he popped smoke. Not everybody remembers that the Cleveland, since it's new, has both sonar and radar, and he quickly learned the hard way. Here's another one. This was actually a pretty fun match, and normally I wouldn't be as aggressive as I was here, charging the Atlanta and the Brooklyn, but I did have a buddy, a fleet mate of mine, right there on my left side, charging along with me, so I knew that if I went down, he would be there to avenge me, and I didn't think these guys were expecting it, so kind of worked in my favor. Pretty nice though, with a 6.5 second main gun reload and a 6 second secondary reload. You're able to, if you're in range, rock back and forth between those two and put out some serious damage.
We hit the enemy. Target hit. Enemy ship destroyed.
Now, I'm not sure exactly when I switched to AP. I wasn't paying attention during the game or watching this back now, but I know that I wasn't expecting to shoot AP at that Takao or at this Tirpitz. But every now and then, Jesus does smile on you.
Good job.
Because even though I continue to shoot AP at a Tirpitz, which is probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, firing a 6-inch cruiser gun at a heavy battleship like that, but every now and then.
Good job.
Every now and then, it works out in your favor. What's really sad is I'm still shooting AP. I think I was focused on avoiding fire, not dying, and doing some damage. Because I finally realized that against the Lexington and switched back over to AG. It's another short video clip. The Benson popped up where I wasn't really expecting him, but he was in secondary range, and again, if I had led him just a little bit better, he probably wouldn't have survived to take the second salvo. But it worked out. So this is the last clip I have for you guys today, and it's pretty much the whole game. I cut out the beginning where I was just trying to get up into position, and I sped it up a little bit in the middle. But this is probably the best game I've had in the Cleveland to date. So I'm gonna let you watch, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy.
We hit the enemy! Target hit! Good hit the enemy! Nice shot! Good job! Target hit! Good job! Nice shot! We hit the enemy! Target hit! Nice shot! Target hit! We hit the enemy! Good job! Target hit! We hit the enemy! We're hit! Torpedoes! We're under attack! Spotted an enemy ship! Nice shot! Good job! Target the enemy! Good job! Nice shot! We're under attack!
Alright guys, so this battle is winding down, it's just about done, so I thought I'd come back real quick to say thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment, let me know, did you like it, did you not like it, what did you like, what didn't you like, because I definitely would like to do more of these. I'd like to know what I can do better. This is the first one of these I've really done. Also feel free to let me know if you want to see more, what do you want to see more of. Let me know. Appreciate your time. Thanks again, and see you guys out there. Have a good one.